excited to speak with you guys. I've been waiting for season 2 of Girls5EVA for so long, and I'm so happy that it's finally here. Looking back onto season 1, was Girls5EVA or initially just always going to be content for Peacock, or was it sort of had options?
I pitched it to we shopped it. We shopped it around Showbiz Hollywood.
Right.
And we had our eye on Peacock for sure because we're all on overalls with Universal, and they're such awesome partners, and it just felt like a natural home for it. And also, it was their new streaming initiative. So we kind of always had like a little bit of an eye on it as we pitched it. And then we were so delighted when they wanted to go straight to series. So we were like, yes, let's do it.
Yeah, so then when you're sort of creating a series for a streaming service, does that in any way affect the way that the series is built when you know people are going to sort of be sitting there binging the whole season maybe in one sitting, or do you just kind of carry on as usual?
It's an interesting, I don't think you change how you're actually writing stories, or you might change content a little bit because broadcast is so much harder to get certain things around. And you could say, oh, we could also swear, and you can also go that we can fatten storylines out because there's no real limit to time. There's a limitations, but you don't have a 21:15 thing on it. What do you think, Mayor?
Well, no, I think that's a huge part of it too, especially because the show has music in it. It's like, if we were trying to do, people have certainly done it, but if we were trying to do, 21 and a half minutes plus having this music element, it would be hard to tell the story part of it too. So I'm thankful that we have that ability to kind of not worry about runtime so much. And yeah, as far as like, do you think about the way you tell the story? I guess it's a little bit more of an arc than maybe it would be if it were like on broadcast, where you might get somebody tuning in randomly. I feel like everybody who's tuning in to like episode 6 probably saw episode 5, you know what I mean? But on broadcast, you don't know that for sure. And then also, like, I remember in season 1, there was a certain point, I think it was in episode 7, where we kind of did a little bit of we did a couple actually, like cliffhangery moments at the very end that I don't know that we would have done if we were on broadcast, So it kind of opens you up a little bit to play around with how you tell the stories.
Yeah, definitely. It's such an interesting sort of concept. Another thing I love about this series is the amount of Broadway cameos that we see in each episode. Was that something that just sort of happened naturally, or did you guys sort of seek certain people out? How do those come about?
Well, I think Tina and I already had a relationship with a lot of these people from Mean Girls. So when this, so we had Erika and Ashley already in mind. And I'm always surprised how much Erika and Paula actually resemble each other
in
this universe. They really do. So that was really great casting. And then this year when the character of Tate came around, we just, I think Tina and I said we should just call in Gray Henson, and that was a great, and that was he's great. He's great in it.
He's so
it's
good.
Always great to have to be here and be able to pick all this great Broadway talent. They're just here.
And we had this season. We also had James Monroe.
Uh-huh.
How do you say his last? Iglehart.
Iglehart.
I was like, is it Eagle? Iglehart. He's fantastic. He's in episode 1. He's wonderful. And then we have Daniel Breaker plays Don's husband. He was in Hamilton, and he's. We actually, like, this season we were like, let's let him sing. Like, he knows how to sing. Why would we not let him like play to the height of his talents? So
even like last year we had Will Chase and Jen Samard and all these people who it's just love to have them at arm's length. It's great.
Yeah, it's one of the benefits of being in New York too. It's like you get to see if you can get somebody on the show.
Highlights for me. Is there any moment looking forward throughout the second season a certain moment that you're most excited for people to see?
The thing that I want to know what popped out in your head, but the thing that just immediately popped into my head was the song around the piano in episode 6.
Yeah. Me too, because I don't think you get to see that much on television, the way that turns out. there's a moment where Renee and Sarah and Daniel are just singing an original song around the piano, and I just think that's a real standout moment. It's so much fun to hear those three. I mean, it's so funny because we did the song, they barely knew it. We barely have any time to rehearse music, and they were on location. Then they had lunch, we were learning it, blah, blah, blah. And then we went in around the piano, and it was like the last part of the day, and it just all came together because it was supposed to feel like it was coming together anyway. So to see those three professionals working the room, it's a real joy to let that happen.
That was also a scene that I feel like we had to wait for because we had a bunch of delay, like COVID delays in the middle.
Like Broadway.
and so it was like off the schedule for a while, and then we were like lucky enough to then pick it up later because people would come up to me like, wait, did scene 31 get removed from the schedule? No, I love that scene. And so then we were all so happy when we got to film it.
Oh, right. That was a scene that was actually, we thought was just going to get dropped because of, right, because of certain things, right.
Wow. Well, I mean, I'm so excited to see the complete season. Thank you guys so much for speaking with me today. I love this show, and so I can't wait for everyone to see it.
Hey, what's up, Instagram Live? It's GIRLS5EVA, and we're here with a surprise first look at us in the studio.
The eyeball icon thing is saying 0. It's just us in here. It's just us in here.
Oh. Cease and desist, bitches.
GIRLS5EVA are hoping to become 2-hit wonders.
We are officially in album mode.
Yeah, we do it live.
Finally, we're in charge of the sesh. No more singing whatever crap they give us. Half our old songs weren't even spell checked.
We don't want no average Joe, so you better be rolling in some Doug.
We're back in biz.
Yeah, we do it live.
We need the album done in 6 weeks.
That's fast.
I know people over 30 tend to have other things in their lives.
I have a kid, but she never talks to me, so I'm via Veil.
Okay. GIRLS5EVA.
You're a producer? We got another toxic dude on our hands.
Cool.
I don't think I saw him sniff our chair.
He didn't.
Did he take his dick out?
Not that I would notice. They are so boring to me.
We got
momentum, yeah, it's our moment. We just have to make the most undeniable album of all time.
What you got there, Vic?
My riff Rolodex. All the greats are in here. Our album drops in a month. We need to make noise now.
They're shooting a music video.
How open should my mouth be in a shot? Or
2.
Look how far we've come.
Clear eyes. Numb knee. Can't lose. Let's hit it.
you wrote all of the songs on the album, so if everybody hates it, it means that they hate you as a person on every level.
Jesus, Summer.
What? Oh, no.
We got momentum.